Kylie Jenner talked about baby number 2 and had people thinking her and Travis Scott might have already tied the knot.
Plus, Justin Bieber's friends are reportedly worried that the newlywed is having an identity crisis.
Oh no, and finally, Blac Chyna will sit down for a tell-all interview. We're talking about all of these stories right now on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Happy Monday, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Chanel Herlin.
The first thing we're going to talk about is Kylie Jenner because holy moly, she was all over social media this weekend.
A lot.
Giving us a lot
happened.
to talk about.
Yeah.
So first, she stirred up marriage rumors on Instagram when she posted this story of her watching Travis Scott on Saturday Night Live. She captioned it, hubby, with a bunch of heart eye emojis. Like, what is happening?
I know. I almost, when I saw that at first, I was kind of like, okay, that's just kind of like what they call each other because they have a baby and they're really serious. Like, that's my hubby. But then again, on the other hand, like, is she being serious? Is this her hubby?
No, exactly. And I'm like, in 2018, this has been the year of quick engagements, quick marriages. Goodness. So I'm just like, you don't just throw that term around when you're
it's not casual.
Okay? We are going to see that and
freak out.
And even on top of that, her and Jordan Woods were seen going into a jewelry store or coming out of a jewelry store. Same thing, go in, go out. Here in LA. So I don't know. I'm like, what was she going for? A wedding band? Look, a ring? A push present for baby number 2? Like, what's happening?
Well, after the hubby thing, you would think that it's possibly checking out a ring here. That would be cool. I hope that's the case.
I want them to, honestly, I want them to get married. Ever since like that pregnancy video came out, I've said this over and over and over again. I love these two together.
Love them, yeah.
I really think that they actually have a good relationship, a strong bond, and they seem pretty obsessed with one another.
Yeah, for sure.
And clearly that's true because Kylie even went on to talk on Snapchat about having another baby. Take a listen.
Am I going to have another baby? I want another baby, but when is the question, and I'm definitely not ready right this second.
Finally, we hear the words from the horse's mouth. Like, there's been so many rumors, like, is she pregnant with baby number 2? Does she want another one? What's happening? And now she finally like cleared all of that up for us.
I'm also surprised though that she is so open and honest about this this time round, seeing as the whole Stormy thing was so private. She wasn't on Instagram, you guys know this. But this time round being like, yes, I do want another baby, and yes, I am thinking of names, but nothing's really like stuck out to me just yet, and I want another girl. It's like, whoa, Kylie, we're not ready for this.
She was giving us
everything.
The details. Of course she said, you know, she's not quite sure when she wants to have this other baby, which I totally get. I mean, Stormy just turned 8 months old, and that's what she kind of revealed on her Instagram. So freaking adorable. And I agree with you. I'm happy that she did say the next time she gets pregnant, she will share it with everyone, because I feel like she kind of like pushed some people away. When she was, you know,
however, I feel like those people are very much back. Very much
obviously.
back.
That was us. We were like, we're mad at Kylie. JK, she posted about Stormy.
Yeah.
We're like,
Love
oh
you.
my God, we're obsessed with you. But yeah, you're right. She talked about wanting another girl, picking out baby names. I was all for her spilling the tea on what she has personally planned.
I did love it.
Yes, and I thought it was funny too, because she's like, Jordan, do you want babies? And she's like, yeah, but not right now. And I'm like, same, Jordan. So relatable on so many levels. Okay, next let's talk about Justin Bieber, because his friends are reportedly worried that he rushed into marriage with Hailey Baldwin because he's having an identity crisis. A source told Page 6 that his friends think it's actually a, quote, ongoing identity crisis. So pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat here, feeling like he's having a bit of an identity crisis, and that they 100% rushed into this engagement and now marriage way too quickly.
No, I completely agree. I mean, I know this is like petty, but just based on his physical appearance, like things have been really odd.
He's a little bit rough around the edges,
We've said this like since day one of him and Hailey's relationship. We're like, oh, LOL, he's rocking like kind of like a homeless look or like not looking good. And now I'm like, once this has been brought to my attention, I'm like, you're right. Maybe he like actually is going through something.
Having a moment. And you'd think that Hailey on the other side would be like, hey, Justin, do you want to just maybe like clean up a little bit? Like, you are my husband now. Let's just kind of fix things around the edges.
She gets her hands all up in that mess of her hair. But you guys, their concern started, do you remember when that video of Justin shaking when he was like meeting a fan surface? And some people were like, he's on drugs. And then later people were like, no, he's just weird and being funny.
It's being very weird.
Really weird. Well, this video is reportedly what started this whole concern with his friends. And they just think that he doesn't really know who he is and what he should be doing right now. And so that's why he's acting impulsive and erratic, being like, okay, I'm gonna propose and we're gonna get married. I just trying to find his way.
Yeah, I feel like this is also like a pattern in Justin's life. He got too much way too soon. I think he was like 13 years old when he started, even 12, with all this fame, all this money. He hasn't actually lived a childhood. He hasn't been a teenager. He hasn't been a normal kid. And now he's 25 or 24. He's married. Talking about weddings now. Everything happens so quickly.
There's rumors that Hailey's pregnant.
That she's pregnant. Yeah. I mean, it's just happening way too fast. So I'm not surprised if this is the case. And maybe he just needs to take a minute and really just, take everything into perspective.
No, and you're right. And he
relax.
Exactly. He has a history of fame kind of getting to him.
Yeah.
I mean, we know Scooter Braun talked about how, during his really hard partying phase, he was worried that Justin was not going to make it through. And so I think when his friends see, he's doing all these like very impulsive things, he's on that video shaking, looking like something's up, they have a right to be concerned. And he also did something else pretty, spontaneous, I guess. TMZ reported this morning that he has now rented a house in LA for $100,000 a month.
Man.
It's a 4-bedroom, 7-bath home in the San Fernando Valley. A lot,
That's a lot of money.
And it's interesting because he never wanted to put roots down in LA before. He always stayed at hotels, wasn't really into it, and now all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're gonna throw down $100,000 a month for a house that we're not gonna be at full time, because we also have a house in Canada.
Well, one thing's for sure, I'm glad that his friends are concerned, that they are noticing this, that they are saying something and hopefully going to intervene there and get him on the right track
We'll have to stay tuned, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I love Justin Bieber, guys.
And honestly, I'm getting on board with him and Hailey, so it's fine. And as a Jelena shipper, you guys know that's saying a lot. Last but not least, let's talk about Blac Chyna, because she is going to sit down with Daily Mail TV for a 2-part tell-all interview. She's going to talk about her life, kids, and of course, her relationship with the Kardashians, which we know is pretty freaking interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty messy one too.
And they're still actually in an ongoing lawsuit. If you guys remember, Chyna sued the Kardashians over her reality show Rob and Chyna because she said, they ruined her career. We do know one thing that she has said in the interview, that she does not regret anything she did on the show Rob and Chyna. She said, quote, "I wouldn't change nothing of Rob and Chyna at all because that was our reality, the good, the bad, and whatever else."
Well, there's a lot of bad. That relationship was not good at all. Like, majority of the show was just them fighting and
screaming at each other,
being rude to each other. It's like, where was the love, people?
I went back and was looking at old clips to refresh my memory of just like what the horridness that show was.
Yeah.
And literally, like, there's a clip that I showed people earlier of them fighting about French fries and like screaming. He's like,
I'm not surprised though.
No, I'm not either, but I'm just like, you're calling each other psycho and yelling over French fries. Like, if that doesn't say you're not meant to be, I don't know what else does. She also reportedly alludes to possibly wanting to reconcile with Rob.
I don't know. I'm not for that.
I was like, girl, I'm sorry, you don't need that, and he doesn't need that. Remember what happened last time?
Just watch the French fry video. It's not meant to be.
1,000 lawsuits later, and she's still considering that. Like, I'm just so confused. I am really interested to see, though, what she says about the Jenner family.
Yeah, I think I would watch it just for interest's sake. I mean, I'm not going to rush to my TV and watch it as it is because I'm not really a fan of Blac Chyna. I don't really care much about her. But I think it'll be very interesting to hear what she has to say. For 2 hours, my goodness.
She's going to spill the tea in, like, a very, I feel like, politically correct way so she doesn't totally overstep. Yeah. But she's going to make sure her opinion's known, and I'm here for it.
And Mama Chris will be there one time.
Mama Chris will be there ready.
Don't you worry, Rob.
All right, guys, let us know what you think about all of these stories. What do you think about Kylie Jenner talking about baby number 2 and making people think that her and Travis Scott may or may not have gotten married or are on their way to getting married? What do you think about Justin Bieber's friends being worried that he's going through an identity crisis? And last but not least, what tea are you hoping Blac Chyna spills during that sit down? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind.
Bye.